Greetings, I'm Yasa. The 7 truths about mind programs. My God, if only people knew. Yelena, straight on to Yelena. Yelena, darling, we are made to perceive everything on the outside of us. If it is not touchable, smellable, seeable, tasteable, we think on this layer no thing exists. These mind programs, we're unable to see them on the outside of ourselves. So therefore, on this layer, we think they never exist. Because there's no sign going, I'm a mind program, I'm a result of a mind program, you're doing this because of a mind programming. No one knows that we have them. But I'll tell you what, they are huge. Okay. Let me explain something to you. Thank you, Yelena. Righto. We are born with these things. Here's Mum and Dad. Where's Bubs? Bubs. Now, here's Mum, here's Dad, and here's you inside Mum, or me inside Mum. It makes no difference. This is the level playing field. This way of thinking, there is no hierarchy. We're all the same. It makes no difference who you are. If you've come through a womb, you have these, because this is how it works. Now, we're born with these. In the Bible, it says that we are born sinners. It's got a little bit of a taint to it. But I'll tell you what, we are born with our programming. We do not turn up here with a clean slate. Here's the egg. Here's our orb, comes down. Our orb comes down, our fourth dimensional orb comes down from spirit land 40 days before conception. So if we want to put this on a timeline, there's the baby. It's not born yet. Okay, here's Mum and Dad. You come down 40 days before your conception. Already you are thinking and having emotions about what the situation is here. This is your etheric body. It comes down. Inside of here, you have past lives. Every lifetime is recorded. Here's the spirit. The subconscious ego records that lifetime. You pass over. This goes up the spirit land. Then it comes back down, records this lifetime, passes over. You die, physically die. This goes to spirit land again, comes back down, passes over. Next one, it's driving the orb, checking out what its next mission is. We are born with the subconscious mind programs of all our past lives. This transcends lifetimes because it lives in our spirit, and it lives in the deeper part of our spirit. So when we die and our spirit goes to spirit land, we take our subconscious mind programs with us and we replay them. You check out how this situation is. Mum and Dad conceive a child, and the subconscious ego is busy getting ready for the next incarnation with all the programs you've ever had in your past lives. We are born with these things. So depending on what happened in your past life, you're going to start creating it now. That's why children get sick. That's why children are abused at an early age, because it's integrated from our past lives. The spirit, the subconscious ego, works off the matrix of 12. When we come in, it brings 12 past lives in with us, and we shuffle those 12 past lives throughout our life. We have one strong one, and then they go 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, so they do change, but we do have a major one, and then we have minor ones. And as you move around in this reality, you just use those. And depending on what you were in your past lives will determine how you are this lifetime. Nothing's original. This dear being here only knows how to duplicate. The Holy Spirit or soul, that's original. This, duplication. We are born with these things. That's why children start manifesting straight away. In the first cycle of 7, from birth to 7, they will start manifesting their past lives. So if you know any children, well, any child that's having trouble, who has an illness, or is manifesting some type of discord, it comes from here. And it's kept in the subconscious mind, in your subconscious mind programs. So, we're born with these things. Excuse me, gang. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Milana. Outside body, physical body, solid one, spirit or ghost, emotional body, mental body, subconscious, ego. And inside of this, it has mind programs. Now, this is here to help us live here. This here has mind programs and the software or the mindware, so we are able to exist in this reality. This controls this. This controls this. So whatever controls this has control over us. And it's this. And this is a good being. And it works off subconscious mind programs. So depending on what you're programmed to do will determine this. This is conscious choice. This is subconscious choice. Different. This mind thinks it can overrule this. Trouble is, this is a third dimensional mind. And this is higher up the layer. This goes into fourth dimension, higher up the fourth dimension, bordering onto the fifth dimension. This subconscious choice overrides this. This layer may like to win a lot of money in the lottery. So they go to the lottery shop. This layer determines if they have the programming to earn free money or to win money or to have a windfall, or if there's no programming in here to win money, this will never win it. On this layer here, the last thing this layer wants is to die of an illness, cancer. This layer here determines what illness you have, where it manifests, and how it manifests. If your family has got cancer in their lineage, this will have cancer in it. There's always exception to the rule, but on it, it's normally straight up. Okay? this works off patterns. So if your lineage has got a pattern of some type of illness, diabetes, heart illness, cancer, anything, rheumatoid arthritis, whatever they are, you will have a patterning in here to create that. This decides everything. Decides who you are, who you're with, where your home is, where you're programmed to earn income, how you're programmed to earn income. There's two types of income. There's emotional income and there's tangible money income. This has mind programs for all of that. This controls everything. This protects you. The mind programs in here are programmed to protect you. So, toaster, heater, fire. As a child, you go up to the heater and you touch it and you get burnt. Ah! Now, this will go, it's okay, I'll protect you. I'll put a fear-based mind program inside of you. So when you get close to toaster, heater or fire, I will tell you, this program will say, stay away from this, it's going to burn you. And therefore you will stop. Without my program, you will burn yourself again. And you will have it for the rest of your life. That's in there. That's a good mind program. Now, let's say this child finds some money. And it goes to show mum or dad, look, got some money. I found some money. I found $10 in the gutter. Now, if mum or dad goes, where did you get that from? I told you never to steal. And actually growls this child for having money, free money. Remember we were talking about lottery before? So this is money that this child, it was unnecessary for it to work to get this money. This is just manifested money. And they get told off or put down or ashamed by their parent or a guardian, whoever it is. The subconscious mind will say, I will protect you from how you're feeling. You're feeling hurt at the moment. You're feeling scared and you're feeling threatened. I'll protect you. Now, I'll put a fear-based mind program into whatever caused this. The effect is being told off and being made guilty or feeling ashamed of actually having found some money. So the subconscious mind will go past the effect. Thank you. And it will find that it's this that is the cause of the guilt or the shame. And this will put in a fear-based mind program to keep you separate from free money, windfall, free income. So this will protect you from that. And when you grow up and you want to earn the lottery, you will go to the shop or wherever you go to get your lottery, and the subconscious mind will say, that's all right, I'll protect you from free money. I'll put a block on it. So every lottery ticket you buy, there's a subconscious mind program in there blocking it in case you get this and you get told off, or you get made feel guilty or ashamed because you've got free money. You haven't worked for it. The subconscious will say, you'll be able to work for your money because that'll justify why you've got this. And your mum or dad would be quite happy with that because you've got this supposedly through an honest avenue. That's mind program. And that's what they do all the time. All the programs in here are of you as a 7-year-old and before 7 8-year-old girl or boy. Some people are programmed to earn money, to win money. Therefore, this person will be able to manifest money like that. However, if they have a mind program that's protecting them, they will never earn money. Fear is an agent of separateness. While this person is separate from easy come money, they are safe. So that's the fear-based mind program. Whatever hurt the child or the baby, this will be protecting that child, putting in a fear-based mind program to keep you separate from whatever was the cause. The effect is hurt, being threatened, scared, okay? Oh, this will put a block between whatever hurt you, and it will create separateness, and that's all in there, and you have them for the rest of your life. They never expire. So that means even in your past lives, if you've got a fear of something in a past life, this will still be keeping you separate from it. So if something happened to you in a past life with money and it hurt you, this will still have a block on it. Whatever caused the pain, if you were a healer in a past life and you got burnt at the stake, or you were drowned, or whatever they did with you, hung you upside down until you passed over, this will go, I will block you from having natural healing gift, because it terminates you, and that's the cause, and I will put a block on it. If you were a child and you saw etherics, spiritual ghosts, as a child, and they scared you, the subconscious will put a block on it. So when you grow up and get old and say, gee, I'd really like to be able to see, the sub's going, no, it scared you as a child, so I've put a fear-based mind program on it, so it keeps you separate from seeing fourth dimensional beings. That's all in here. They motivate by fear. Everything that happens on this layer is because of this and the mind programs that are kept in this. This will make a person repeat something over and over and over again. If this person here is programmed to be under pressure, so that means the subconscious goes, you work really well under pressure. As a child, you did things under pressure and you excelled, and you actually got some really good cause and effect out of being under pressure. So the pressurized one is the blue one. Now, if you throw pressure out of balance for too long, or just for too long, what will happen is the pressure will get to this layer. And it will manifest in here like headaches, strokes, blood pressure, broken bones, burst vessels, heart pressure. So this will be creating this. Do you understand? When these are out of balance, this will show here. We are meant to have these two, but in balance. Trouble is, we are programmed to be out of balance. So therefore, whatever we throw out of balance in the spirit will manifest in our conscious third dimensional being. All illness, all discord, all injury, everything is created from this layer, and it all comes out of a subconscious mind program. Right, okay. Now, thank you, Yelena. Dad. Yeah. When we are conceived, Bubs, we are. Okay, here's Bubs. This being here is 50% mum, 50% dad. So when this being here is conceived, it's got 50% of mum, of the makeup of this child is 50% dad's mind programs and 50% mother's programs to make this one, be it a boy or a girl. We all have a masculine and feminine side. The masculine side inside of your Lana is the blue one, and the feminine one is the red one. So this is obviously the father's the blue one, and the mother's supposedly the red one. Now, whatever mind programs dad has, they get passed on to the child. And whatever mind programs mum has, they get passed on to the child. So, here's the father's lineage. Granddad, grandma. Now here's the lineage of mum. Whatever granddad or grandma had, it gets passed on to dad. Whatever grandma and granddad has, gets passed on to mum. Whatever mum and dad has, gets passed on to the child. Now, we've got, it just keeps going on and on and on and on. Because these mind programs, they get passed on down the lineage. This is why human beings have a lineage of heart discord, a lineage of arthritis, a lineage of diabetes, because it's the programs that create whatever's on this layer. And they just get passed on down. All because of mind programs. The sperm and the egg from the father and the mother is only 12.5% of the situation. With that sperm and with that egg behind it is 87.5% of fourth dimensional or spiritual data, which makes up the white being inside. And that child is the product of the data, and it's passed on from dad and mum. They have a huge bearing on everything that we do, a huge bearing. You can always tell what the child has by what mum and dad have. You can tell what mum and dad have if you track into the grandparents, and then you track into the great-grandparents. And sometimes you'll find where it started, because it has to start somewhere. Always. You were one of these once. You are the sum total of all past lives you've ever had put into the reality of your father and your mother. Goodness gracious. Now, thank you again. Thank you. Right, mum and dad. Lifetimes. Okay. Here's the child. Mum and dad, you can come back. Cheers. Here's your orb. In the beginning I said these things transcend lifetimes. So that means death makes no difference to them, because our subconscious mind programs are kept in our spirit. pardon me, if you ever think of committing suicide, or you know someone who's tempting or thinking about it, it's really important for them to understand that when a person passes over, self-terminates, or however the termination it works, their mind and their subconscious mind programs go up into spirit land in another octave in the fourth dimension. They get processed. Have you made the right decisions? What did you do there? How did you do it? And you come back down with the same programs of this lifetime. Suicide does not wipe the slate clean. It just gets carried on. This child will come in with the same mindset as this one. Subconscious mind programs and the subconscious ego, which is in the astral body, transcends lifetimes. It's all one big journey to this layer. Those are the 7 truths of this. This and its mind programs are incredibly important to our evolution. We get to a point where we are full of mind programs and we've had enough. You can always tell if you're running a mind program because you have a repeat. As soon as you repeat something, you know that you're running a mind program. So if you get up in the morning and you drop something and it breaks, you go, Somewhere down the track, you drop something and it breaks. You go, I'm running a mind program. It's as easy as that. If you walk and you meet someone and you go, wow, I know the feel of you, or I kind of know a person like you, that's a repeat. It'll be straight out of your subconscious matrix because you'll be programmed to create a person like that. You go to a place and the reality, you go, wow, I know this place. I've been in this type of place before. It's a repeat. You're in your subconscious matrix. Repeats are a sure sign. This only knows how to duplicate and repeat. This does original, this duplicates. So, you're born with them, because you're born with subconscious mind programs from past lives. They control everything. Mentally, physically, emotionally. If you want to check in there spiritually, controls everything. Even when you're asleep. This decides when you want to do something, how you want to do it, and who with. You are programmed with where you live. You'll be programmed with who you're partnered up with. Everything is a program. It has to be from here. This motivates us through fear and keeps and protects us from fear. Whatever scared you and whatever hurt you in a past life, preconception, conception, gestation, birth, and your first 7 years, whatever hurt you or scared you, this will be protecting you from it. Be it a human being, be it money, be it a tree, be it climbing a tree, might be a dog. It's in here. All your fears are in here. And they'll be protecting you from a child, and they will last you all this life and into the next one. That's all here. Every illness and injury, any type of discord, is because of the imbalance of our mind programs in here. They are passed from generation to generation. Great grandma, great granddad, granddad and grandma, father, mother, into you. And your children, and your grandchildren, and your great grandchildren. It's all the same. It's all in here. These never die. They are kept in your spirit, and they just keep on coming back until you find out a way of going, I seem to be repeating things. I seem to have a program. Then you start waking up. This is inside of Yelena. When you wake up and you start thinking, it's funny because we say think outside of the box, but in actual fact, you start thinking inside the box. You start getting an expanded thought pattern. For a while, it'll make you think expandedly on the outside. And this is where you get your psychic and medium, and that's the lower octaves of the fourth dimension. They'll be trying to pick up what another person's thinking on the outside of themselves. But then you expand some more and it flips, and you will go inside yourself rather than outside yourself. Cheers. You can clear these mind programs. Hallelujah for that. There's a few rules and regulations with this, but that's fine. You can clear them, and you can change what's in here, because when you change what's in here, you change what's on the outside. And the truths no longer pertain to you or keep you in the jail of the subconscious mind program and its mind programs and its ego. Clear them. Good God, clear them. And whatever manifests on the outside from this point on, remember, you have created this. You are a god. You are a goddess. You create everything. And it whittles back from here through the layers down to your subconscious ego. You can start clearing them and change your entire destiny from a karmic destiny to a divine destiny. Okay. All the best with all the truth, because that's how it is. It's exactly how it is. Cheers.